In the last video, we made some qualitative predictions or qualitative evaluations with our model using our pred and plot image function. And we saw that our first transfer learning food vision mini model that is doing pretty darn well. But one of the real tests of a machine learning model is predicting on your own custom data. So making predictions on a custom image. Let's get in Pizza Dad, what we've been using so far. So let's make a prediction on the Pizza Dad image. So of course, ideally, our model will predict pizza on this image because there is a pizza in the image. So let's download the image if it's not here. You might have already tried this, by the way. So if you have tried it yourself, I applaud you, but if not, that's okay. Let's do it together. Let's set up the custom image path. We're going to go custom image path. We'll set it up to equal the data path /04. We'll just use the same name as we've got here. 04 pizza dad.jpg. And then we'll go download the image if it doesn't exist. So this is where we're going to use the request library again. So if not, custom image path .is file. So if the file doesn't exist, we want to go with open custom image path. And again, because we're writing a file here, we will set the permissions to write binary as F for file, and download image from GitHub with raw link. So when you're downloading from GitHub, you want the raw link. So you want to copy this link address. And so let's see what that looks like. Request equals request.get. We'll pass it into there. So we see how we've got the raw value here. That should download the file. And then we're going to print F. We're going to go downloading custom image path. ... Beautiful. File.write request.content. So the content of the request. That's all we're doing, writing that content to the F, to the file. And then let's print out a little else statement. If the image already does exist, else, let's go print F. We want to go custom image path already exists, skipping download. Beautiful. So let's download the image. Downloading Pizza Dad. Now, if we go into here, data, do we get Pizza Dad? Pizzadad.jpg. Pretty big image, so I think Colab might have a little bit of trouble visualizing it. Okay, let's just pretend that it's there rather than, okay, it's visualized. Just had to be patient, Daniel. There's my dad. And there's the pizza. Big image, but that's all right because we've got our pred and plot image function that's going to format the image for our model. So predict on custom image. This is super exciting. Let's go pred and plot image. How do you think it'll go? Do you think it'll beat TinyVGG? Model equals model, and then we'll pass in the image path equals the custom image path, which is what we created here. Pizzadad.jpg. And then we're going to go class names equals class names. And everything else should be by default. You ready? We're using our first transfer learning model for Food Vision Mini, predicting our own custom data. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, pred pizza probability 0.517. That looks good to me. Of course, don't worry too much if your number isn't exactly here. Model should be pretty close to being right though. So let's check up here. This is 04. This is TinyVGG. It got a prediction probability. It got it right, but only a prediction probability of 373. So this is leading me to believe that this model is more confident in its prediction of pizza on this custom image. In fact, what we've done is we've built a model. We've created a backbone of EfficientNet B0. If we go here, customized it to our own data of pizza, steak, and sushi over here. And now that model is using patterns that it's learned on ImageNet, plus the custom data that we've passed it to predict on data from the wild. Now, you could use this same function to predict on your own custom images, and in fact, I encourage you to do so, and if you do, please share them with me. I would love to see that. But this is the same model that I'm using in production, same type of model, EfficientNet B0, on my project, Nutrify, to take a photo of food and learn about it. If we upload an image, the same image here, O4 Pizza Dad, have a look at this. Predicted food, pizza. So this is working on a website. You can go to Nutrify.app right now and try this out. And then it's going to tell you some information about that. So this is some ideas of where Food Vision Mini could go. Nutrify works for about 100 foods right now, but that's going to increase. Food Vision Mini only works for 3 foods. So potentially, if you want to expand this, you could try to add more training data and see how good of results you can get with transfer learning. And recall here, we've only got about 70 or so training images per class, which isn't too many in the context of deep learning. So that's the power of transfer learning. Let's now finish this up. We'll go through some main takeaways, and I've got some exercises and extra curriculum ready to go for you. So we'll discuss that in the next video. I'll see you there.